Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report the fan base has been rocked by a stunning theory that whispers point to Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, as the potential mastermind behind Drew Kane's, Cameron Matheson, shooting. With her life in shambles, divorce from Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, custody loss of Wiley and Amelia Corinthos, Viron Weaver, Sequoia, and Serenity Mork-Mako, and a tangled affair with Drew. Willow's desperation could have driven her to orchestrate the attack. Her plan to fake a reunion with Drew to regain her kids, only to see him gunned down, raises eyebrows. Was this a calculated move to eliminate him as a threat? As Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and the PCPD dig deeper, will Willow's secrets unravel, or is she a scapegoat for a larger scheme? Willow's world collapsed after her affair with Drew and the custody battle fell out, giving her ample reason to turn on him. His restraining orders against Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Muncy, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, for Emily Scout Kane, Cosette Abinant, added fuel to the fire, potentially pushing Willow to see him as an obstacle to her family. Fans speculate she didn't pull the trigger herself, but hired a hit, perhaps via shady contact, to remove Drew while keeping her hands clean. Her near faint at the shooting news could be genuine shock or a calculated act to deflect suspicion. If Willow orchestrated the hit, it's a bold leap from her usual good girl persona. Her demeanor lately hints at unraveling guilt, but what if it masks a colder plan? Aligning with someone like Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, who is tangled in deception schemes, could explain the setup, especially if Drew's death clears her custody path. Alternatively, she might have leaned on Mina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, whose own grudge against Drew makes her a potential ally. Still, they look like anything but friends lately, let alone mother and daughter. But with suspects like Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, and Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, in the mix, Willow's role could stay hidden, unless a clue exposes her. If Willow is the mastermind, the PCP's investigation could unravel her alibi. A confession to Nina or Michael might save her kids but doom her freedom. If she is innocent, framed by Sidwell or Drew himself, her desperate bid for Scout's guardianship could clear her name. Port Charles is never short on shocking twists, but the latest whispers circling General Hospital hint that one of the most unexpected characters might be tied to a crime that has left viewers stunned. Could sweet, seemingly innocent Willow Tate actually be the mastermind behind Drew Kane's shooting? For years, Willow has been portrayed as the selfless teacher, the compassionate nurse, and the woman who fought through leukemia with resilience. But as General Hospital spoilers tease, everything may not be as it seems, and the narrative might be building toward a bombshell that redefines her entire character arc. Drew Kane's shooting has left ripples through every corner of Port Charles. His allies are scrambling for answers, his enemies are tightening their defenses, and Jason Morgan is already on high alert. The attack seemed calculated, deliberate, and eerily personal, while the list of suspects is long-ranging from Cyrus Renault to Valentine Casadine, and even Pikeman connections. One theory gaining traction is that the real puppet master could be someone no one would ever suspect: Willow Tate. At first glance, the idea seems absurd. Willow has always been portrayed as the moral compass, a woman who seeks peace rather than conflict. However, General Hospital thrives on the unexpected, and the beauty of soap storytelling is turning the purest characters into layered figures with hidden motives. If Willow is behind Drew's shooting, the big question is why? What would drive her to orchestrate such a ruthless attack? Spoilers hint at several possibilities, one being that Willow's life with Michael Corinthos has been built on fragile ground despite their love marriage, and the second chance at happiness after her cancer-baffled cracks in their relationship have been surfacing. Willow has struggled with the fallout of Mina Reeves, her biological mother, and the constant tug of loyalty between her husband and her complicated ties to Nina could Drew have uncovered something about Willow's past or her connection to Nina that she desperately wanted hidden. Perhaps Drew's role in exposing secrets within Aurora Media or his alignment with certain Corinthos enemies made him a liability to Willow's future. Another intriguing theory involves Willow's medical history, her battle with leukemia, and the bone marrow transplant that saved her life from Lise Obrecht gave her a new lease on life. But what if it also left her with long-term complications, emotional trauma, or even a darker outlook? Willow has always fought to appear strong, but beneath the surface, she may feel powerless. Orchestrating Drew's shooting could have been her twisted way of reclaiming control, proving to herself that she isn't the helpless victim anymore. Jason Morgan's return to Port Charles has also shifted the dynamic. Jason's loyalty to Drew runs deep, and his instincts tell him that this shooting wasn't random. If Jason begins to connect dots that point back to Willow, the fallout would be explosive. Imagine Michael forced to reconcile the truth that his wife, the mother of his children, might have targeted his uncle Drew. It would shatter the Corinthos family from the inside out, while also setting the stage for one of the darkest character reinventions General Hospital has attempted in years. For years, Willow has been compared to other soap heroines who began as innocent, only to unravel into complex figures like Carly Corinthos herself, who started as a schemer, or even Ava Jerome, who masks her vulnerabilities behind ruthless decisions. Could Willow be next in line for this transformation? Instead of being the perpetual victim, she could emerge as a master manipulator, a woman capable of orchestrating an attack that no one saw coming. General Hospital spoilers also suggest that the shooting storyline will ripple into multiple arcs. Drew's survival or death could change the landscape of Aurora Media, with Valentin waiting in the wings to take advantage. Michael's loyalty will be tested as secrets about Willow's involvement come to light. Sonny Corinthos could be forced to choose between supporting his son or protecting his best friend. Jason, and Nina, who has already been isolated from her daughter, might finally find herself caught in the crossfire once again, especially if Willow's motives tie back to family betrayal. The emotional weight of this twist would not only challenge Willow's image, but also redefine her legacy. In Port Charles, fans have always seen her as the gentle heart of the Corinthos family. But if the writers are truly setting her up as the hidden mastermind, it could be the most daring shift in General Hospital's storytelling since Nell Benson wreaked havoc on the Corinthos clan. In fact, some fans speculate Willow's arc could be echoing Nell's path, raising questions of nature versus nurture, and whether the apple really does fall far from the tree. Willow's secretive behavior in recent episodes has already raised eyebrows. She's been more guarded around Michael, she's shown flashes of anger that seem out of character, and her involvement in side conversations about Aurora Media and ELQ has been suspicious at best. Perhaps these breadcrumbs are not coincidences, but intentional setups by the writers, preparing the audience for a jaw-dropping reveal. In true soap fashion, the quietest character may be hiding the loudest secret. Ultimately, whether Willow is revealed as the mastermind behind Drew's shooting, or whether this is another red herring, General Hospital is clearly setting up an arc that will challenge fans' perceptions. Nothing shakes daytime drama like turning the sweet girl into the secret villain. The emotional fallout would be devastating for Michael, for Wiley and Amelia, who could grow up with the legacy of their mother's crime, and for Jason, who might once again find himself forced to protect family, even if it means confronting someone he thought was harmless. For viewers, the anticipation is half the thrill. Theories will continue to swirl as clues drop and connections deepen, but one thing is certain: the idea of Willow Tate as the mastermind behind Drew Kane's shooting has injected new energy into the canvas. Whether it's true or not, fans will be glued to their screens as this storyline unfolds and Port Charles faces yet another betrayal that changes everything. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.